The Pythagorean Theorem. Did you know that the Pythagorean Theorem is 2500 years old? Objectives. In this video, we will learn how to recognize right triangles and the hypotenuse, the Pythagorean Theorem, how to solve the Pythagorean Theorem formula, and how to use the Pythagorean Theorem in the real world. Before we start, we need to understand two concepts related to the Pythagorean Theorem: right triangles and the hypotenuse. The Pythagorean Theorem works only on right triangles. What is the difference between right and non-right triangles? This is a right triangle, where we have a 90 degrees angle. These are non-right triangles, where we don't have a 90-degree angle. The hypotenuse is the longest side of a right triangle opposite to the right angle. Here's the Pythagorean Theorem formula. A squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are two sides of the triangle and c is the hypotenuse. In this right triangle, we have a equals 3, b equals 4, and we need to find c. To find c, we will need to apply the Pythagorean theorem. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. 9 plus 16 equals c squared. 25 equals c squared, and we take the square root for both sides. We have c equals 5. Now it's your turn to try. Pause the video and try to find c value. If you got c equals 13, you're right. 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. 25 plus 144 equals c squared. 169 equals c squared. And we take the square root for both sides. C equals 13. We can also solve any other missing side in a right triangle with the Pythagorean theorem. In this right triangle, we have a equals 6, c equals 10, and we need to find b. 6 squared plus b squared equals 10 squared. 36 plus b squared equals 100. We subtract 36 from both sides. We have b squared equals 64. Take the square root for both sides, then b equals 8. Now it's your turn to try. Pause the video and try to find a value. If you got a equals 9, you're right. A squared plus 12 squared equals 15 squared. A squared plus 144 equals 225. We subtract 144 from both sides. We have a squared equals 81. We take the square root for both sides, and then a equals 9. How to use the Pythagorean theorem in the real world? Let's say that you wanted to buy a case for your 9.7 iPad. The case you found did not specify whether it fits the iPad, but it gives you the length and width, 10 by 7.5. How can you use the Pythagorean theorem to know for sure that the case fits your iPad? The case is rectangular, which means we can divide it into two right triangles. To apply the Pythagorean theorem, we have a equals 7.5, b equals 10, and we need to find c. 7.5 squared plus 10 squared equals c squared. 56.25 plus 100 equals c squared. 156.25 equals c squared. We take the square root for both sides. We have c equals 12.5. So the case diameter is 12.5 inches, which fits your 9.7 iPad perfectly. Review. The Pythagorean theorem formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A right triangle is where we have a 90 degrees angle. The hypotenuse is the longest side of a right triangle opposite to the right angle. Thank you for watching this video.